What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna take a little drive to Burbank, go check out some Monsterpalooza. Tons of cool guests. Felissa Rose will be there, Carolyn Williams, Jewel Shepard, among others. Having a Hills Have Eyes reunion, Night of the Living Dead reunion, Reanimator reunion. It's something I especially want to check out. They're gonna have a Death House trailer screening, so I really want to be a part of that. That's taking place like 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I gotta take a drive out there, so let's get this started.
I don't want them to have to go through the same thing. You're going to go to a good university, do well. I don't want them to have to stress out about
Was he eating here Saturday and Sunday?
No. Okay. That's the first one. We're in Burbank. We're like 2 blocks away.
So how does that work? I'm dragged to that.
Well, because our show starts tomorrow. I set up, we drove all the
Jump on in.
Certainly. Magazines are all half off.
I need my glasses.
Doesn't that suck? after that, I'm gonna go to
Okay, bye, kids.
Stacy, where are you set up? You can't. $5 for this room. Is that all haunted? $5 in a row. All right. Back products. All right. Close this for safety.
Oh.
Oh, that's me. That is so great.
At the son of Monsterpalooza.
Is my agent, and Gunnar was his client too, and I was friends with Gunnar for years. And I was one of the first people that Mike said, "Oh, I want to make this movie, and Gunnar's going to write the outline, and we're going to see how much we can go forward. We want to get a lot of horror movie actors in it." My agent is a fan of horror movies, and he has a lot of clients who are horror movie actors. Dee is a client there, and Bill Mosley is a client, and so. A lot of his clients are in the movie because he loves the horror genre. So this whole movie was born of real love, Gunnar's love and Mike Eisenhouse's love and all of our love for the genre. And Harrison has put his blood, sweat, and tears into this movie from the very beginning and championing it and championing us. And so it's really gratifying for all of us to be in it. And I do want to say one cool thing though about being on the set with Dee. To act with Dee was just, like a really kind of a dream come true for me too. I know she always says that, but I like royalty too.
We had a thing.
We had a thing. So it was really cool because we
Not
had
to watch the film to see the thing.
we had the same idea about our characters.
We did. We hadn't talked about it at all.
And I was kind of nervous to say that to her, but I started talking about it. I was like, well, I don't know, I was kind of thinking that maybe something about our characters is true, and she's like, oh my god, I was thinking the same thing. And anyway, I won't tell you what it is, but maybe you can guess. I don't know.
Probably they're there already. Dirty minds that they are. There was somebody who had a question.
In the movies, not just this one, but any one you guys have done, any psychological after effects that you guys couldn't get over, maybe therapy or something that you couldn't detach yourself from, as the actor itself?
No, not for me. Physical. After Cujo, I'm still on adrenal supplements. After Cujo, because I just, your adrenals are fight or flight, right? And the whole movie was fight or flight. And your body physically does not understand that you're acting. Your body goes through every chemical change and reaction that you would normally in a real life situation. So they treated me for exhaustion after that for 3 weeks, and I'm still on adrenals. Whenever I get under a lot of stress, my adrenals go, oh, it's Cujo again. Did somebody else have?
I can answer that question first. I want to say something about the fun on set, but I also had some experience after the movie. I did actually Sucker the Vampire. I played a vampire and I got AIDS, which is a weird little twist. But after that, I was actually throwing up for 2 months straight, and I couldn't really get out of it for a while. So I got really deep into that one. Apparently, But on set, first of all, the fun on set for me was just to be in it. I'm extremely grateful and thankful to be in it. I know most of the people in it, and it was just it was just amazing to be part of it. But on set, otherwise, there was I think it was the last scene we had as the group of the sinister doctors. We had all group was there with like almost like 100 patients on set as well that day, and it was all green screen, and we all huddled together in the middle, and we're doing this last scene, and we did it a few times, and parents like action, and then cut, and changed it around, and then the last time the last take we took, we just started, and we were so into it. So I think almost all of us forgot that we were filming. We just kept doing, and he just kept rolling it. And cut never came, but we didn't even realize that he never said cut. We just kept going, and I'm like, what's going on? And he finally said cut. Oh, we're shooting a movie. So that was a very fun experience, because that's how involved we got in this story. And I think one of those things is my hat down to Harrison as a director. He's just an amazingly easy director to work with. He lets you go beyond, and he lets you be creative in your own mind, as long as you stay within the parameters of the blueprint. I think, thank you. He's,
Thank you from all of us for that.
Fantastic director, awesome experience.
Well, let's see the final film. And
There was a question back there.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's an absolutely fantastic cast. I kind of hope Lloyd Kaufman's the one who survives the game.
Lloyd is great, and I'm not going to tell you whether he lives or dies. However, Lloyd is one of the last also of that type of filmmaker. Lloyd has given breaks to a lot of people and recommended people on other projects, like Roger Corman has done. And it was important for me to have Lloyd in it for what he's done for the industry and for the genre.
No, I agree. It's fantastic to see him. Is there any iconic actor or figure that you were not able to secure for the film that you would like to have had?
Well, sure. I mean, some were busy, scheduling conflicts. That was the biggest thing. I mean,
some were full of
when we had scheduling conflicts, I mean, there were some that were like, I would have loved to have done this, but I'm shooting this or I'm doing that. So, it all fell together very quickly. So, one who was very cordial was Bruce Campbell. He was very nice, and he's shooting Ash vs. the Evil Dead. So, but he went as far as to say, "Look, I'm sorry, I can't do this," but highly recommended us to his film festival. He wanted us to premiere there, but the film wouldn't be ready in time. But very generous man and very nice.
And remember, there's 5 more. Yep. So there'll be room for everyone.
Can we possibly end with one clip? Okay. And first we have one short one. If we can show clip 1, and let's stay up here.
Oh, we want to see
okay. Well, there's a mom. Oh, that's right. The mom. This, and again, I'm emphasizing all these clips are incomplete. You'll see it says incomplete footage. But let's take a look.
Follow the yellow line. Do not deviate. Follow the yellow line. Do not deviate.
You had me wondering right up until you fired the shot at you.
Follow the yellow line. Do not deviate.
They healed nicely, don't you think?
Follow the yellow line. Do not deviate.
There's no woman here to warm your bed, Zeke.
Follow the yellow line. Do not deviate.
I will fuck you in hell.
Follow the yellow line. Do not deviate.
That's incomplete, obviously, not color corrected. However, hopefully those of you who are fans of the genre will recognize that voice. That is Adrienne Barbeau, and she's doing a direct reference to Escape from New York with the "Follow the yellow line, do not deviate." If you remember when Kurt Russell was brought into intake, they say that. So there are all kinds of Easter eggs in this film. We have references to Cujo, we have references to Frankenstein, we have the entire horror history. There's so many Easter eggs in this. We'll do one more clip if we can. Let's do clip number, I just wanted to take a look to see. Do we have to do? Yep. And can you just see something real quick? So yeah. Can you, just so I can see a screenshot? Yes, that one, please. And this, again, it's incomplete. This talks about with Dee and Barbara we're speaking about, which is the center of Death House. Go ahead.
I love being an avatar. One of the perks of the job. You will be conditioned, mind erased, reformatted with proper morals, compassion, and obedience for the law. You will become transhuman, better than human, once the physical conditioning is completed, or as you put it, the laundry.
What's the difference between transhumanism and brainwashing?
Well, it's a different process entirely. And we don't have an agenda. We instill morality.
Morality? Principles concerning the distinction between good or bad and right and wrong. Whose morality? I slit some fucker's throat. Am I a candidate for transhumanism?
Well, what about me? I killed a man for revenge. I executed a mother and her son in the line of duty.
The agent who brought Sieg to us. She did the good thing. Don't let these experiments confuse you or make you feel otherwise. We're excising a moral cancer. Did Sieg ever mention Death House to you? Ever any talk of the five evils?
And one last clip, clip 6. That should do it.
You guys didn't plan on anything like this happening?
Agent Novak. In 1997, the military built a stealth bomber for $2 billion that couldn't fly in the rain. This facility was a record $3.2 billion and cost $5 million a year to maintain. So, yes, we have a few flaws.
This place has to be like NORAD. So far down that an external EMP hit wouldn't do anything. Shielded.
Well, apparently, no one thought of an interior attack.
What's the exit strategy?
Well, we have an hour of battery with generator backup, but we're not moving, and I don't hear the generators, so...
Why isn't the elevator on backup?
In a situation like this, all the focus is on containment. If we lose all the power, the shields go down, the gas stops, and everyone comes out of their fog.
Well, then there should be a kill switch. I mean, you've got gas flowing everywhere. Don't you have something special lined up to kill everybole inside this fucking hellhole in case there's a doomsday scenario?
We have one, but we're pretty insulated in here for right now. They'll be looking for an escape, not for us.
The ones below are going to decide that this shaft is a shortcut to the top.
What about the five evils?
There you go. We'll leave it with that. I'd like to thank everybody who came here. Steve, Lindsay, Vernon, Jan, Barbara, Dee, Rick. Thank you everyone for coming. And most of all, thank you for being fans of the genre. Stop by their tables, thank them for all they've done.
Okay guys, back home. So the main reason why I went to Son of Monsterpalooza this year was to get one name added on my Return of the Living Dead poster you see here. That name is Joel Shepard. They recently, if you guys follow my videos, they had a Dark Delicacies Return of the Living Dead Blu-ray signing, which is where I got most of these other cast members' autographs. But she couldn't make it, so got her to sign there. You guys can see there, she wrote "Fuck Off and Die." Joel Shepard played Casey. And fun fact, she was actually there to promote Slasher.com, a new film, and along with Ben Kaplan, as you can see there, and Morgan Carter, the male and female lead of the film. They had a screening for that as well at 9 p.m., which me and my friend Scott and Liz ended up checking out. It was a fun little horror flick. They actually, it kind of started off with the same old slasher movie feel kind of vibe to it, but had some interesting surprises towards the end. So we definitely enjoyed it. Fun, cool little horror movie. Some twists there. Really enjoyed it. They had a fun little Q&A session as well. And yeah, man, fun little movie there. Yeah, I believe they said, if I remember correctly, they said it was going to be out in mid-October, I want to say. So if you guys run into this film, definitely check it out. Cool little autographs there as well. And yeah, as far as autographs go, pretty freaking happy with this. Okay guys, so I promised myself I wasn't going to spend any money at Son of Monsterpalooza, on merchandise, because I'm trying to save up as much as I can for Camp Scarefest, which is coming up in 2 weeks. But it's a horror convention, so I knew that wasn't going to fucking happen. So I'm going to show you what I got. Stopped by the Full Moon booth, picked up these babies. I've been trying to get them for a while. Finally got them on DVD. I don't know why, I kind of prefer DVD. As far as like horror movies, I prefer DVD over Blu-ray for some reason. But anyway, I got Head of the Family and Castle Freak. Head of the Family I actually picked up at the last Monsterpalooza show. Not at the Full Moon booth, just like some random guy selling DVDs, and it did, for whatever reason, it didn't want to work. It didn't want to play at all, so I don't know, maybe it was region locked or something, but that's besides the point. So yeah, I finally got it. Hopefully this one works. I'm pretty sure it will. And moving on, I got these 2 alien patches. Pretty cool. Yeah. And these aren't actually for me. These are for Ouija, because she's a huge Alien fan. I'm a huge Predator guy. Like every horror versus movie that there's been, we're always on opposite ends. She's the Alien fan. I'm the Predator fan. She's a bigger Freddy fan. I'm a bigger Jason fan. So you can imagine how those conversations go. And speaking of Jason, this is actually for me. So got a cool little welcome to Camp Crystal Lake patch there. Should have got another one. I probably, shit, I wanted to get like at least 1 or 2 more of these, just so I could put them on different, like one on a hoodie or something, or whatever. Anyway, stopped by this t-shirt. Actually, I wanted to pick it up at the last Monsterpalooza show they had, but by the time I realized they had actually ran out of my size, unfortunately. So this time, it was actually the same booth. With like, what the fuck are the odds of that? Like, it was like the same lady selling it. But anyway, finally came up on this Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt. You guys can see there. I'm really fucking, I love this shirt. Like, at the last Palooza show, I fell in love with the design. I was super bummed out that, they ran out of my size. It would happen to me, but, whatever. I'm so happy I got it this time around. Next up, I finally found a decent Trick or Treat Sam t-shirt. Look at that shit. Look at, there you go. So, real happy with the little merchandise I got. Try not to spend too much, because like I said, I'm trying to save up. Overall, great show. Got to hang out with my 2 friends, Scott and Liz. We checked out, unfortunately, we did check out the Death House panel that I was telling you guys about, but we got there a little late. So we only checked out like the last 10-15 minutes of the panel, but I recorded as much as I could for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Showed you guys a little bit of the show floor. And, obviously you got to check out the screening for Slasher.com. Like I said, fun little movie. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. Had a lot of fun moments in it. Cool little nods and homages to past, slasher flicks. And what else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, God. Jewel Shepard. So, let's just say she left a very interesting first impression. Which I have a clip. I'll show you guys at the end of this video. But yeah, she's a really nice lady. I heard different things, so I was kind of a little worried, but not in a bad way or anything. But yeah, she's very, what's the word I'm looking for? She's very eccentric, I want to say. But in a good way. I like that. And, yeah, I was definitely not expecting what, I wasn't expecting her to do what she did on video, as you can tell on my face. But, yeah, I'll wrap this video up with, show you guys that in a second. And if you like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.
Are you ready? I know.
Okay.
We're going to do on his. Okay, are you ready?
Ready? And action.
Oh, Christian, I love you. Oh, my God, I love you. Oh, don't do that, Christian. Don't do that. I hate it. Oh, go away. Fuck off and die. Fuck off and die.
Woohoo! Oh, that's great.